we have Carla. And then over here we have our Canadian friend. Monet is also here with us as well, a returning member. And a new guest, OMA Casual. Of course, we have PA in the building. He's back with us. Gumpy is in a new outfit. He's in the green. Bobblebee is a new member. She's here. And last but not, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with our first subject. How do you feel about Andrew Tate being the face of the men's movement? Okay, who suggested Andrew Tate to me in the first place? Well then, how do you feel about Andrew Tate?
Some of his stuff is really highly misogynist. Times I don't like it.
Monet?
Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who Andrew Tate is. Don't know who he is, but
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Obviously.
He
states facts sometimes, but he's half of the things what he says is very harsh.
PA, how do you feel about Andrew Tate's message to men, if you do know about him?
Andrew Tate, I have an idea who he is. He's a very complex character. I don't really necessarily agree with his views. I mean, I agree with some of the motivational stuff that he says.
My feel is mutual, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he be spitting them facts and sometimes he don't. Like he said, a man be about finna fight and then a girl get in the way, you feel me? Because they got in the way and stopped him and now he knocked out, you feel me? I believe, yeah, let your man get active for real. Okay. Just be there to put that ice bag on his eye. Wait, don't let your man fight if he can't fight though, because if he can't fight, no, yeah, definitely get in the way of that.
I've heard of him. Don't know.
It's just, I feel like the only thing that Andrew Tate is really about that everybody knows him by is like, why don't you have a Bugatti? Like, that's the only reason that so many people know Andrew Tate is that famous. Like,
that's not why I know him. I ain't gonna lie.
No Muslims use. That's literally how I know Andrew Tate. Of a meme, not like a motivational speaker, but he does spit facts sometimes. Sometimes.
Okay. What is one thing that you dislike about guys nowadays?
when they're too nonchalant.
I just don't care.
Nah, I like for people to tell me how they're feeling, and if you ain't giving me no like energy, I can't pick up on no vibes. It's just like, what are we doing? They don't match my energy.
Okay.
I can't think right now.
Beg for like attention, not telling me on like how they're feeling, hiding, seeking attention type stuff.
Okay.
It's very irritating. Yeah.
For the gentlemen, how do you feel about ladies nowadays?
How I feel about the girls nowadays? I'm gonna be honest. I generally don't know. I feel like I don't know, bro. I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem with them. You feel me? I do perfectly fine. They don't treat me no type of way. Cause you know Gumpy like that for real. I'm positive.
I thought you were gonna say that you.
What Gumpy don't like, bro, is no bipolar female, no switcheroony female. Gumpy don't like that weird behind junk where it's like double standard crap where it's like, oh, just because last week I did this, but I've been doing that the whole week of goodness, you feel me? Now you did this one good thing, now that overrides every good thing I ever did, and like a Beyblade. I hate that. Hold on, I ain't done yet. And I hate that when they put that call, let's say you do something and they be like, oh my god, see, just like my ex, just like that, you're just, oh my, bro, shut your mouth. When they even assume you like that, or they assume you using them or none of that stuff. Like, if I wanted to use you, I would have let you know that off a rip. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't treat me like your past, because at that point you ain't gonna be nothing but in my past irrelevant.
Facts.
You already know I'm gonna have to turn up on this one.
Huh?
What did you just... Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. Oh, I thought you said I was...
Don't worry.
Okay, so... so, I would say with today's girl situation, it's just like you never know what you're gonna get. They have, I feel it's good to have goals and high expectations, but like I feel like you want us to have everything. You want us to be a super thug. You want us to be successful already. You want us to have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And it's not saying that, you know, guys can't provide or do our own thing, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we have lives, we have stuff that we do, and sometimes we don't have it all together. We're not perfect. We don't have this kind of like this fantasy world where we have six-pack abs and everything and we're supermodels, you know? So I feel like it's the biggest thing, as well as I agree with what Gumpy was saying, talking about how a lot of girls treat other guys how wherein you're where your future is now your past.
Right.
So we're kind of going in a circles and in a cycle. I'd also say people that are not necessarily affectionate, but more so they don't care about the trauma that you've been through. Most guys are not very open with what they deal with. They're going to hide that stuff. They're not going to tell you about that stuff. But when they're just ready to be like, oh, deal with it, or just they don't give any kind of interaction for it. They just want you to be
So
they don't give you a reason.
By the way, this is some girls, not all.
That's true.
I'm not saying all. Excuse me.
Like,
Yeah. Let's toss that in there.
almost using you guys as if like an object.
You know how I 100% support women in all their endeavors, all they do, the business, everything that they push forward. But it's when they say men are the root of all evil. And this is not all girls, but people that say they want, like I said, a 7th grade man have all these different things, but then they say all these different things and then wonder why they don't have a guy. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, you know what I wear?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I think it was a post I seen. It was like a high standard woman wouldn't get with a low standard man, but a high standard man would take a low standard woman. Yeah. But it's kind of, it's crazy. Like, I understand, okay, you did your thing, you got your business, you got this, you got this, that. Now you want somebody to match your stuff, but you got to understand, just because somebody match your stuff don't mean that they good.
And the topic might be a little controversial, but the experience I had with girls is not the best. Like, I've been in a couple relationships where the girls expect me to do this and this and this, where all they do is sit down and look pretty. I'm all with that, but if you expect me to do this and this and this for you, and you sit down and look pretty, that's not going to be enough.
You have to meet some qualifications.
Yeah, some qualifications.
I think controlling is a main one.
No.
Don't like it. If they're controlling and don't allow me to speak to my friends, then there's issues. Obviously, boundaries, neediness. Neediness, I feel, is a annoying thing as well. Because I normally, in my day in life now, I work a lot. And obviously, if she can't deal without me for like 8 hours and just repeatedly spams and then gets annoyed with me not replying, then can't really do that much. Overall, it's not really. She should. Well, if she wants to engage in the relationship with me, then yeah. But obviously, you would give her that pre-warning before accepting it, because you don't want to lead her on,
We'll be back after this message. Cycle of the weather. Today we'll have tornadoes approximately 65, a thunderstorm of about 100 meters per hour. Don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm saying things. And it will be raining cows and it will be snowing dogs. And get you a puppy, guys. Hey, your anchor today. Hey, got you, dude. Yes, sir.
Some feminists are not feminists. Like, some of them are just blind out man haters.
Like, I want a drug dealer that sell and shoot guns and stuff like that, and they get cheated on. Then they want to sit there and complain and say, "Oh, men the same." Look, no.
Yeah.
I ain't saying all drug dealers is the same.
Yeah.
Not saying that you can't date a real one like that. But your one bad experience do not ruin that for all.
Like, some feminists feminists just taught us to fear men and become over masculine.
I don't think, what I see in most relationships is quite weird, but it could be classed as sexist, but I think men are more mentally engaged than women. Because at the end of the day, I think women after obviously get all the support and all that, and then men, obviously the issue with men, obviously we're brought up to like hold our feelings in, which we shouldn't do.
Yeah.
But then we don't really get the are you okay? Obviously obviously we have our group like the lads, and then obviously they'll just tell us to get over it, move on, and they try to, which mentally, literally, they see you alone, and obviously then you're on your own, what I mean? So you fight with your mental battles, and it's quite hard to. That's why most men talk about their feelings to women, because obviously it's easy to open up compared to a man. Because if you do it to another man, they'll just joke around with you.
I'll tell you, touch your little soft behind up, you little
Like
baby.
I said,
No, I'm just playing.
like I said, but most men, usually when they bottle up their emotion, that leads to themselves.
That zesty stuff. Them becoming fruity.
Yeah.
Oh, must I say that? A lot of people get their heart broken and they switch over to the other side.
Okay.
I don't think they understand. It don't matter which side you play for. You're gonna still lose. You're gonna still lose if you get on the wrong one. Like, not every team gonna be winning, you feel me? It don't matter you gay, lesbian, trans, or whatnot. When you go to the other side, they gonna do you the same. Probably worse. You gonna probably feel worse because now you getting done dirty in both sides. Just stay in your ball game, bro. Don't be trying to go all over the bases like a retard. Sometimes you just gotta sit there and take the hit and get that free walk.
Have you ever experienced bullying, and if so, how?
Even got bullied by my nephew in school, you feel me? Because I was adopted. No cap. Kid you not. They hated my guts because I had everything, but we cool now, you feel me? We squashed that. I also got bullied for my name, and I also got bullied because he was spreading around rumors around the school saying I was gay, so everybody didn't really like me or route me because they thought I was gay. That happened. My name most definitely, but really, you feel me? Right hook started coming in, started toughing it up, but I ain't never got no bullied on like no. I really just got bullied for my name. Dead smack, it was really just for my name. I ain't gonna even call it bullying. I got picked on. You know, like you got a girl name, you got this. I say that.
Well, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I used to be fat, and and my mom forced me to get like really skinny.
I was more of the lone weird kid. I didn't have a lot of friends growing up. That's more of where I was at. And because I didn't have a lot of friends, it would kind of be like I was kicked out of most stuff. People wouldn't really talk to me. It'd be like kind of difficult to like socialize. Me kind of antisocial, which is why, let's just say, like not in too much of a group setting, but like let's just say IRL, we were out, I would kind of be the person that just be to the side, just not really say anything and just chilling, like having a nice little drink of Capri Sun, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I would say that's my bullying that happened pretty much.
Yeah, I agree with B, because I used to get bullied because of how fat I was when I was younger. Yeah, I was been bullied before being chubby or no matter what I did. Especially I was chubby. I had no friends. I only had like one or two. Princess.
Oh, that's my turn. I wasn't really bullied that much. The only scenario where I got teased
Must be
is
nice.
well, I usually every day I kind of get called fat. Well, I'm pretty used to it. Well, I'm with the tough kids of the school. If they say if somebody says me, we're all out on them, and usually we beat somebody up.
Nah, when I was younger, I never really got bullied. Like, when I was in elementary school, a lot of people showed sympathy. Like, 'cause my whole school had found out, like, my dad had passed and stuff like that. So, they was more sympathetic to me. And
I'm sorry.
I used to go to, like, a Christian school and stuff, so they didn't really play all that stuff. So, literally, at the end of, like, almost every class, like, it's a little too much for me because I don't really like to be the center of attention, but all of them are, like, circling around me and put their hand on me, say a little prayer. All right, that's sweet and all that, but I really hate being the center of attention.
Little Monet, little Monet.
I'm like, every class,
You
I'm like,
look
okay,
like a church
thank
girl. You look like a church girl. I
No,
find
but
out
then,
something
like,
new every day about that girl.
Then, because me and my brother, we only like a year apart or whatever, so everyone knew me as like, so his name is Kai, so everyone was like Kai's sister, so he knew everyone, so wasn't nobody really trying to like pick on me or nothing like that, so I really didn't have to deal with that.
You got preyed on by every class?
Okay.
They was worshiping
I
you
didn't
like
really
a Buddha.
cool, but it was just mainly that when you take the role of the class clown, obviously you like to see other people laugh, and obviously you can get the mental effects, obviously, of people not understanding jokes or anything, so they take it seriously, and obviously they mentally affect you back. But I didn't really get too